you for coming to the Wisdom Circle. I appreciate you all for being here. And we'll, like we do every week, I'm going to do the weekly prayers. The Divine Spirit, we gather here in the light of love and truth. We call upon the light of protection to surround and hold the sacred space. May it shield each of us, body, mind, and soul, as open to the wisdom. We invite our spirit guides, loving ancestors, and benevolent angels to join us. Walk with us as we seek truth, insight, and healing. Grant us the clarity to receive what is most needed at this time. For our highest good, the good of our families, our communities, and this earth. We open our hearts, a portal of remembrance, where wisdom flows freely, and even our challenges become sacred teachers. We open our hearts, we release fear, we step into divine remembrance. And so it is. Amen. Aho Ashem. Directly connected to the divine and to all that is, I now call upon Archangel Michael. Archangel Michael, please come in and connect with us now. We ask that you protect us, uplift us, and inspire us to live in alignment with our highest and greatest good. Surround us with your wings of love and stand before us, blessing our energy with your angelic qualities of strength, courage, and truth. Please clear our energy and vibration, completely releasing all negative energy, limiting beliefs, fears, illusions, and negative energetic imprints present in our energy and physical being. Please release anything that is blocking us from fully and completely experiencing the love and light present in every moment. Release all that no longer serves us into the light of the divine and fill the void with unconditional love, light, and compassion. Archangel Michael, we ask that you use your sword of light to cut away all doubt, fear, guilt, or negativity which is around us. Cut any and all cords which are draining our energy and vitality across the lines of time, and assist us in reintegrating our light and personal power which has been drained back into our being now. Please guide us on our path and help us to accomplish our authentic purpose according to divine will, for the highest and greatest good, and so it is we thank you. Amen. All right, let's see what we have for the wisdom circle, what this week brings. A lot of changes. How funny and how appropriate. Oh my gosh, I'm gonna laugh that this came out. And I was just saying this, we're feeling that here's disconnect and boredom. We're feeling confused. We're not seeing the thing, our big picture. And what I was talking about, keep your eye on the prize. It's not, it never left us. So they're saying, keep your eye on your pathway. Right now you feel disconnected. You're not seeing your path the right way. So they're saying, hey, it is still there. The vision that you've had for your life, the way you've wanted it, is still there. You need to keep your eye on your path, on the path that you were been guided to, on the changes that you've been asked to, you've been wanting. I'm going to say wanting because that's what they're saying is wanting in your life. They're saying keep that vision, keep that path. Remember, keep your blinders on and keep going forward. Right now, this is the feeling, but you're saying, hey, it's still there. You do not need to worry. This is the fertility and solar plex chakra. So we got the fertility. What is fertility? Birthing, right? Rebirth. What are you birthing? What are you bringing to life? What is it that you want to bring into your life? What are you, the connections, the people? It could also mean someone having a baby or getting pregnant, but also this is what are you birthing in your life? What are the changes that you want to make in your life? What are the connections you want to make? The different type. This tells me that it's in your hand, in your heart, because it's heart centered. You're creating this. What are you birthing in your life? What are the people around you? Which way are you going? And which way are you going in the direction you're going in this I see the rings. This is vibration. So you're sending out the shockwaves of your life. What do you want to create? What are you calling towards you? And this is, you're creating abundance. You're creating a new way of life, a new way of being, a new this is like, this is so funny. Feminine, right? You're the birthing. It could be male or female. You're birthing this new life for yourself, and you're saying you can do it. You have it in you to do this, and the direction you're going. Solar plex chakra. I love this because this is the one where you've done, like, the sacral chakra is more of creating those um be creative. This is, to me, when I work energy healing, it is bringing forward what you have created, now it's time to harvest. I always think of it as harvest like the sun coming down on the fields, and it's time to plow, bring to life what you have created. It is time to step into that power, and you are very powerful to do that. Don't fear. I'm getting a lot of don't fear. Keep going. Do not fear of what you're doing. They're referring back. Oh, this is so funny. They're referring back to the fertility. Now's the time to go ahead and create everything for yourself and what you wanted. It is the right now. The sky's the limit. Look at the tree of life. It's whatever you want. It will come to fruition. You're birthing it. You're creating what your heart's always desired. Right now it feels really fast, accelerated motion. Right now, just right now with the energies, it does feel like everything is moving really fast. This is a time to be aware of how things are moving really fast. I want to say this morning I got up about 4 in the morning to take my dog out, and I actually saw this comet just like that flying through the air. And it I was like the first time I've actually seen a comet that bright fly right in front of me. And I was like, whoa, I finally got to see one. Usually you just see, like, always see the shooting stars, but the comet exactly with the same just like that, and it goes out, and I got to see that, and that is a sign we are moving fast into what we want to do, what we want to create. We're transforming our lives into what we want. It's like now you have deprogrammed yourself, and you're seeing the true way of your life and what you want. What used to be, I have to say, true before is no longer truth. You're finding your real truth. You're standing in your own. What before was programming. You're now not programmed. You're stepping in your truth, back into heart center, and you're moving forward into who you truly are. And look at this, the positive moving forward. The rough waters, what you thinking has been stuck in your life and not being able to move forward, it is not. You're actually going to start to see things smooth out. This is why I think they're telling us to to remember you feel like stuckness, but you're to remember that what you've dreamed of, what you have seen. I always say that, like, the visions you've had of what your life is going to be. I'm going to say is because that's what they want to say. It is still there. You have to believe that you're there. Keep your eye, whatever is happening, you don't put your energy in fear, because you're coming out of that. This is telling me smooth sailing. If you keep going on your vision, what you have created, and you're moving forward, things are going to be in a positive way, a positive movement forward in your life. Don't fear. A lot of people are here to help you. This is what I'm also getting is, um you have to reach out. Remember, you don't do this by yourself. Sometimes it just takes a asking someone, or reaching out, or connection with the people you're going to be doing business with. But you know that the right people that you're going to be connecting with. You are now in alliance, and it's funny because sometimes you just need to ask, and that's when everything starts to move forward, because that person is had you've already made this deal before you came to this earth. That's how I always see it. That there are people are going to be put in your way that are here for your highest and best good, to help you achieve the things that you are. So they're telling me you do not stand alone. Love begins. So this is telling me you are not alone. You have people here are on the same path that are here to help you bring to fruition what you have envisioned for yourself. You have a partnership coming in. You also have people here are wanting to build a beautiful future, on this earth, that are what your visions you want to bring. But this telling me community, you don't stand alone. You do have a partner. Some are going to have this beautiful relationship that's coming in, but also this tells me that any business partnerships, or any visions that you've had to create a better future, this you don't stand alone. You have a community that's helping you do this. And again, prosperity begins. This is material and spiritual prosperity. So this tells me not only you are going to get stronger, but you're going to be able to have a moment to look back and what you have created, and how it's going to continue. This is telling me legacy. This is telling me it's going to get stronger. Your connection to source, your heart centered, and you're going to move forward, and it will be with a lot of. This is telling me you get to oversee, so money, monetary. I'm hearing, and I'm seeing properties, like they're saying properties and things that this, some of it's going to be materialistic, right? Some of it, yes, but it's for your, some of it is, it's going to be the spiritual sense as well. Water flows energetic flow. So water creates energy. It is going to be continuous flow of energy towards you, and connection to source as well. Do not be afraid of the things that you're going towards. Oh, I love that. See, I just love it when they're I'm saying something and they and it comes to be. I let me shuffle them again. Look at this. The sacral chakra. This is the time to be creative. This is the time, the if you have these ideas or these thoughts coming in and how to do something, a project or connection with someone, or even I'm hearing you, they give you all of a sudden a name pops in that you should connect with someone. They're saying you need to start connecting. You need to start to work on going forward in your life. Things are going to be moving faster, and you're, it's almost like getting, your visions are going to start to come in. So this tells me downloads, direction. They're helping you, guide you, create what you wanted to do. Destiny, and this is harmony and destiny. So this tells me you don't stand alone. This tells me if you were, some of the have asked, well, will I be alone, or is there a partner coming? Yes, there's a partner coming, but this relationship you have worked really towards it, and is showing me because you released a lot of these old way of beings. A lot of things have been released. You are moving forward into, or I'm going to say karmic things have finished with like relationships that were not good. You, those are coming to an end, and the new one that you're stepping into, that you're creating, right, the fertility, the what you've wanted to create. They're going to show me, I want to show you the fertility card and the transformation, what you decided to transform your life. Now as you're stepping into whatever you want to create, brings this vibration of energy. So this tells me also, this is also a relationship, a very this is heart centered. So this tells me it is when it's from the heart, it's true, right? It's true. And I, if you look up here, they have the flowers and the and I always say this, community. Community comes in, so and honors this relationship. Sometimes you have a relationship and they'll tell you, I don't like this guy, he's not good for you and all that, or her, not just her and him, you know, they're not good for you, you shouldn't be in that relationship. But here this tells me, and this new relationship that comes in, it is honored, that these, you will be honored, and also they will like the person. And so it's not to me, when I see it, they're showing it to me, it's it's not a lot of work. It's a really high vibrational being. He has the same uh, it's funny, they're saying work ethic if you're worried about how they work and all that, but they're really into a lot of humanity and how to give back. And so that's where you're at as well, working towards that. And this person honors that. And this is telling me also community honors this. And this also, there's telling me these are the type of people that are coming in, heartfelt people. When you make connections with these new people that are coming in, it's on a very high vibrational level. That is true, that you can trust. Sometimes we meet people, you're like, and you leave you wondering, can I trust them? Not, these are the type of people that are coming as well. Not just a relationship, but the people that are coming in are a higher vibration. And you don't, like I like, they're like, you know, don't worry, things are moving in really fast, but a high vibrational energy. And I'm gonna say heartfelt, centered. Um, they're almost, the word they want to use is, these are soul connections that you are creating in from other lifetimes. Like you, when you meet this person, you will know this person from another lifetime, that they're coming in. And I feel these people that are the new person, if it's a relationship, is a new relationship, not someone you know. This is going to be a brand new relationship, but what it is a very high vibrational relationship. Destiny. It is your destiny. Is your, sometimes you question, well, am I on my right path? Am I supposed to be doing this? Why do, because you have, this is what you have, they're going to use the word, you sign up for this. They're playing around now. You signed up for this, and this is your destiny to go through this. But it's there. What they want me to remind you about this material and spiritual prosperity. This is where you're moving forward. So it's like they're saying, don't fret. You have partnerships and allies, people here who are here to help guide you on the path you need to be. Um, if you they're saying if you've been feeling stuck and not thinking, well, what's the type of people who am I supposed to be with? They're coming in because you've already asked. It's just they're like being patient. Be patient with this. Ah, the temptation. So temptation tells me this is like the devil card in the regular Rider Waite tarot, and this is the word the going back into negative way of thinking, addictions, um, tending to go back and because it's safe, going back to same relationships that don't work, or the type of people you do business with that don't work just because it's safe. They're saying you need to step out of that because a lot of things are coming in that are really coming in for you much faster. So this is what they're saying, you're stepping out of that and trusting because you've seen things that have come to fruition for you. They're saying stay with that because look at memories of love, give any doubt and fear love and let it go, any fear of what the future is, because you are creating your future. Look at you'll be successful. So whatever heartache, anything that gets in your way, you'll be successful in getting through that. You have the power and courage to move forward. Do not be afraid that things are not going to work out, but no, that is your strength, your power and your courage keep you going. Trust in that. That's your inner self. And I love this card. This is choose wisely. This is why they're saying be patient. This is why they're saying you need to stay calm. Take a deep breath, ground yourself and being quiet, because when you're quiet and you go in the heart center, right, the heart centered, you see the path clearly for yourself. There are no other choices, no other way of getting around things. Again, you see the one clear path that will not hurt you or harm you, but get you there where exactly where you need to go. And this can be even when you are thinking about signing contracts, the same thing. Any contract signing, any meeting a new person, sitting down, seeing clearly their energy. Because this is the pathway. This is you going into in your own path, in your own heart, your own vibration, your own light, and seeing the path clearly for yourself. It could be with connections to any person, or connection with a business, purchase of a new car, purchase of a new home. I can, this is, and I can go on and on, but this is saying it's when in your quiet space, when you go into self, you see the vision clearly for yourself. You don't have to search outside for those answers. It's all within. And here, I love it. We're going to end with this is my psychic tarot deck, and we're going to end with the fulfillment of wishes. I love this. I love this one because this is telling me look at the water flow. Your wishes are endless. Number one, it's endless. You can keep wishing, and everything is coming to be. That's starting to flow now, and you can trust in the wishes are being answered. They're funny. They're funny. They're like you. Sometimes they may not look like how you want it, but if you look back and they're showing me look back and not stay in the past, but look at the little things, the not the gaps, but the gains that you have done have led you in the right way. It's in those instances, you when you had those gains, you weren't afraid. You weren't down on yourself. You weren't thinking. You just did it because you were in your heart and you knew it was true. It's when we step out of our heart and we overthink things and we doubt ourselves, is when we too much in our head, that's what gets us off course. But if you're trusting yourself, you see the proper vision. They're showing me right now the proper path, your fulfillment of wishes, they will flow. And this is not just in one, this is not, they're telling me right now, this is not just one. Like if it's income, it's going to be in different areas of your life that it will flow. It can be relationships, it can be money, it can be the people that are in, but it's going to be much lighter for you. You're moving forward. Now I'm going to use the spell casting cards. I love these ones. I love them for especially relationships. Let's see what they have for the wisdom, what we need to know for this week for the wisdom circle community. Mm. Mm, okay. We have a lot to say today. So, you know what? Right away, reconciliation and healing. So this is telling me when you have been feeling split or you're feeling not connected, that you actually are going to be healing that. So a part of you that's been feeling lost, you're not feeling like who what you want to step in, who you are going to be. You're going to be coming imbalanced. You're no longer going to be felt split about your life. You're going to heal a lot of your life that has been feeling um, I'm gonna say hard, like almost like they're showing me like a line, like there's two parts of you, and you're gonna start to feel like now you're one, and you know who exactly who you are. You're not feeling split anymore in your life. Healing a lot of old beliefs. You're now stepping into, because a lot of those beliefs are not actually not yours. I always call them programs. You're stepping into your own beliefs, what you truly believe in your heart, what is true for you. It doesn't matter what anyone else thinks, but you know your truth. You're manifesting everything that you need right now. It's like I always say, you're the artist. You have the paintbrush. You're the captain of your ship. You're following everything that you need to know. I just remember gosh, I have to say this. There was a thing came up. Mark knows this. They've been showing me this. Go back to the basics, right? Get a pencil. What did we do when we were little? We used pencil and eraser. And then we started using pen because we knew exactly what we want. So start out with a pencil eraser, okay? And then and then you graduate to your pen because you know who you are. When the pencil and eraser is still like oh, I'm not decided. But if you truly know your heart, you will use that pen, right? So they're saying sometimes we need to go back to the basics. Get the pencil, start in a journal. They have been talking about using a journal to write out what your plan. Do you have a life plan? How do you see yourself? No one's told you to do that, right? They did tell you to do a business plan if you did a business. They did tell you for academic plan, and it was so much easier, right? Now's the time to get a journal. And it's not about journaling. This is about getting your life plan now. What do you want to do? So in that, when you do that, you're creating you're manifesting it, right? You're putting it into paper now. You're casting your spell on what you want your life to be. And remember, you can change it all. It's not permanent. It's always going to evolve even bigger than what you imagined. But they're saying start at the basic, the beginning. And that is start putting it down what you truly want. And then you let your heart flow and you'll see it is so much bigger and it evolves much and it's going to be bigger. It's almost like you're almost creating not only your life plan, but the business plan. You see the clarity there. You see the relationships being created that you want. It all comes together with that. It's very important. The answers are within. This is what I was telling you, that they actually are within when you are quiet and you are taking that step in the quietness to really follow and choosing wisely, right? Because you're going within. The answers are within. Sometimes we're always asking people without going out and asking, but they're saying, did you spend time in being quiet to see the clear path? What is true for you? Not nobody else, but truth for your truth. When you follow your truth, you move forward. Grieving. This grieving one they're going to say it's multiple things right now. We're grieving the world. We're grieving what is happening. We're grieving our lost relationships, our loved ones who have passed. We're grieving the loss of homes. We're grieving the loss of community, right? But here's the thing, that's old is reviving into something new. It is growing to something much bigger. So you are going to be gaining those things that you felt you have lost, but in a different vibrational they're using the word level in way. For me it's like way, just because they're showing me you're leveling up and things that you thought you needed, it's being moved out for something better that is even more than you imagine. The people who have lost loved ones who have moved on, they actually are saying, hey, we're okay. This is telling me they transform into something beautiful, and no more, if they had pain, no more pain. this is moving something beautiful, and not to fear if you had fear about them, or someone is transitioning. I have to say this because they're using the word even transitioning. Know that they are safe and they are going to some place better, and they're not. I have to say this because they're showing it to me. It's not. They don't want you to ever use the word die. That's what they're saying, because it's not. They are living, and you continue to live and connect with them, and do not fear that. Travel. Those of you, I'm getting, you may, if you are going to be traveling in the next few months, they're saying maybe rethink that. There's some things they're saying stand down. I just heard the word stand down, but there's a lot of more movement in the summer. Like I would say about after May. They're saying after April, so like May, June, July will be good times to travel. But there, if you have travel coming up, there is going to be some. They're showing me. Uh, um, Hold on, they're trying to show me. Okay, I'm hearing the word revelations, like a lot of you're gonna get a lot of insight in these connections that you're going the business trip, or could be car trip, business trip, flying. I hear flying is the one where you want to wait till after May to do major trips. But a lot of things that you're moving towards are going to bring a lot of insight. I'm going to use the word insight. I heard revelations, but insight, that's how I'm going to say it. Um, to it's like connections to uh, the right people that you need to connect with on businesses. I'm hearing a lot of business right now, because it's been a little iffy, but you're moving forward. But there's a lot more connection and a lot more insight in that coming forward. Here's your power, empowerment, becoming much more stronger in your decisions and what you're making in your life, seeing things much clearer, and being, I'm hearing, more assertive of what you want. Because of that, when you stand in your power, you actually start to change your path in the way of how people respond to you, not feeling like you don't have control of even projects that you're doing. You do, when it's just about you becoming, stepping up and saying exactly what you want. This is why they're showing me going back into the journal and writing down exactly how you want, because that gives you the strength. Because now you're not just like, it's not, I mean, if they're showing me like this, winging it on how something should be done, or you have the knowledge and clarity of which way you, in the direction you want to go. So in that case, you are able to communicate everything clearly. It gives you a lot more power. I'm gonna see. We're gonna use the Sword of Light cards. We're gonna see what the angels have to say for the Wisdom Circle today, for this week. What is the message for this week? Wow. Let's see. Whoa, it's flying out today. They wanna talk. They wanna speak to us today. Okay. Okay. All right. Okay. Here we go. Trust your angels. Let go of your expectations of how your dreams will come true. Trust that heaven has a perfect plan for you. I know this is the hardest one, to really trust and have. I'm going to use the word blind faith, but I asked that question today, and I was questioning that, because sometimes you're like, well, I don't see things. I can't see things clearly. And it's funny because as humans, we want to know how everything's going to be laid out, how the ending, basically the ending of the story. I crack up with my daughter because she says she doesn't read a whole book. She'll read the beginning page and the last chapter. If it sounds good, then she'll decide to read what was in the middle. She always wants to know what it is. And I think the best part is the middle, the meat of it all, the experience. And they're saying, hey, we got this. We're going to help guide you through this. And what you expect is so much more. What you're what you think is you're expecting is so much more than what you're going to be receiving. So you need to trust and let go. Let them help and carry the burden of that. Just almost like they're saying, just enjoy the experience of every transaction, every meeting that you have with someone. Just enjoy that. Let go. They're saying, let go of it, the expectations of it. Your loved ones are safe. Let go of your fear and worry for your loved ones. I am looking out after them. Everyone is safe. Do not worry. They are moving forward and they're going to be okay. If you're worried about them, they'll be fine. They're protected. Embrace this magical moment. You're in the perfect energetic space for manifesting miracles. Allow your wishes to be fulfilled. This is what they're saying. Go back to the basics, because when we go back to the writing with the pencil, that's when you're a kid. You could imagine everything you wanted. And that's the thing, is going back and just allow everything to be. We let go of expectations, how it's going to be. We just let our heart bring it in, call it in, right? That's how I'm seeing it. Get your power back. You have forgotten who you are. You are the child of divine, so take back your power. And this is funny because I've been seeing this. Because I have been really working on this. Is if you've been really preoccupied with what's going on, and you're finding yourself scrolling on YouTube or trying to find information, because we can get to that, what the energy is, and worrying about that, you actually have to step back and let go. This is what they told me. You got to stay focused on your vision, what you want to create, what you're bringing to this, I'm going to say earth, what you came here to do, your mission. I'm going to use the word mission because that's what I heard, is your mission. You remember your mission. This is where they want you to focus, because in your focusing, you're creating a beautiful world that you want in your heart and what you see. Change is coming. I'm here to guide you through this exciting transformation. This is a time of joyous opportunities. So like I said, a lot of transformation, a lot of changes. Here's the thing: you have moved forward. You are trusting these changes that are coming in, welcoming them. You want something different, and your heart is answering you. Your heart centered. See the beauty in the process. Sometimes we get too attached on the falling, that tower moment where everything starts to fall apart. No, because actually it's getting rid of that energy that no longer work for you, that you keep pushing towards. And it's like, no, it's repelling it, because your energy's different. Your wants are different. So now it's about getting clear of truly what you want, and big changes are coming because of that. You're becoming clearer. Regain your focus. Trivial life matters are distracting you from your goals. Archangel Metatron and I are here to help you stay grounded. So Archangel Gabriel and Archangel Michael and Archangel Metatron are here. You call on them to keep you focused on what you want, what you wanted to create, the people you wanted to come in, the relationships coming in. Your vibration is rising. This is a time of great spiritual growth for you. You're evolving to occupy a higher energetic frequency. And this is what I was talking about. That's why sometimes we feel like things are just falling apart, not moving forward. It's because you are rising in a higher vibration. What used to work is not going to work for you, because you're going towards something much different that is more fulfilling for your soul. And they use the word soul because that's what they're saying. It's not just the heart center, it's your soul is asking for something more. um, you're ready for more. Your career is growing and blossoming. Now is the time to make changes you have been contemplating. See, this is the transformation. What is your heart desire? What do you want to move in? What your soul wants? And that's what you're moving for. You're ready for it. If you question that, they're saying, yeah, you're ready. That's why things are, I'm feeling not grounded, things moving out. I'm just also getting, if you've been feeling heavy in your body, you're getting ready for a big transformation. This is where the energy is about to just burst, because you're moving forward into I always say, like a different, another level. So sometimes it feels so overwhelming. It feels so heavy. My body feels heavy. I can't move. I feel like I have lead in my legs. I always attribute it to the biggest level. I'm just about to get ready to move up to that next level, and everything is coming in to just explode forward. It's that bundle of energy, that excitement, right? And it goes, whoosh, and you get to move forward in that space. And when it's done, you're gonna feel, oh my gosh, it's so much lighter. Angels of healing are with you. A time of healing is about to bless your life. Accept Archangel Raphael's emerald green light while I enhance your strength. I love using Archangel Michael, especially if I'm in a mental, having a mental difficulty, or doubting, and a lot of fear, or just sometimes I can. I always say this. I act human. I'm doing the human side of having a tantrum and like I want it now, right? And I give myself that time, but I also know I call on Archangel Michael to clear that, because I know I'm not, I know what I'm thinking is not true. I know my truth. I know where they're going forward. And if you're feeling stuck, instead of being stuck for like a day to, like you think things are hopeless, I always call on Archangel Raphael, not only for the mind, but if you're feeling ill, sickness, or you have someone that you know is feeling ill and sick, call on Archangel Raphael. He's great to work with for healing. No, it is not yet time. This is not the divine right time to take action. Please be patient. The opportune moment is approaching. Here's the thing. If you're feeling like things are not working out, there's just saying be a little bit more patient. They are moving forward. See, this doesn't mean no. It's just in that it's that moving things are moving. Um and like especially in this timeline right now, it's not set, so things are always shifting. So you're coming into a little bit of clarity, but they're just saying be patient a little bit more time. Things are becoming clear, because look at this is saying the way forward is open. You're not trapped. Possibilities and opportunities abound. I will guide you to personal and spiritual freedom. So this is telling me what you feeling that things are not working. It's not yet time. They're not moving forward, but they're saying be patient, because yes, they're going to help you, guide you through this. This comes to coming back into self again, being quiet, being patient, not wanting to rush through things, because this is not the time to rush. This is the time to, I'm going to use the word because I just heard it, observe and see. And this is where the observation is, the writing down. This is what when you write down, you can see the pattern. I was looking at it as like, the look at is like a battlefield. You can they're just showing me like a battlefield, like pieces. You're being strategic on what you want things to do. Take control of your thoughts. This is very important. This is what I've been talking about. The thoughts. The thought, when you're in your head, it's confusing. It's what gets you off your path. It's what takes away your vision. Your thoughts are creating your reality. Have faith and stay focused on the outcome that you truly desire. And this is what I was telling you. That's been very important, that they're asking you be patient, go within, trust, go back into heart, and go back to the basics. Write it down. Use that pencil with the eraser, right? Start it out, and then you get that energy, you get the strength, the power to use the pen and keep going on what your path and creating even more. You're trusting them. Um, they asked me today to pull from the Divine Guides Masters before we go into Goddess Isis. I'm going to pull, they have a message for you guys today. Oh, they will all want to talk, but let's see. They all jumped out. Big messages. Let's see who's going to come out and talk to us today. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Get one more. Okay, I love this. All right. Okay, so we have Buddha. Today, Buddha is saying, heighten awareness, make peace with your thoughts and your world. Let's see what Buddha has to say. Your message. Okay. Don't fight the thoughts that disturb you. For when you fight your thoughts, you create a war in your mind. Your thoughts aren't your enemies. In fact, your mind is a neutral space that allows you to connect with both fear and love. When this card comes to you, you are being guided to know that when you experience fear, you have an opportunity to stand in love. When your fears appear in the thought form, instead of fighting or running from them, be aware of them, acknowledge them, and realize that they are part of you. Just like the Buddha, you have the ability to become one with all that is. When you see your fears and experience them with all of your being, they no longer have power over you. You see, you are only trapped by the prospect of fear, not fear itself. Today, you have the opportunity to make peace with your thoughts in order to encounter more peace in your world. Paul the Venetian, the gifted one, revealing hidden talents, opportunities to shine. Your message. There is a chance that for a long time you have felt misunderstood or like an outsider, probably because somewhere along the way you were discouraged from shining because someone else projected their fears onto you. But hidden deep within you have gifts that can help to heal the world, and not only that, can help heal you. When this card comes to you, it's time to drop the shields that have protected your heart because you aren't going to be hurt anymore. You're being given an opportunity to shine. Know that inspiration that's streaming through you is divinely guided energy that can help you be the most authentic and aligned version of yourself. So reveal your talents. Let others see your abilities. Gifts aren't gifts unless they are shared. Share your gifts and serve knowing you are being served in return. Then we have the Lumerians. And this is clairvoyance, activated psychic awareness, sensitivity, trust your intuition. Your message. Your psychic gifts and talents are being activated at this time. Trust what you see, hear, feel, and know, for whatever you are picking up is absolutely correct. Your sensitivity is so heightened that you will be able to evaluate people's characters quickly, read between the lines, and see things before they happen. Know that this ability will get stronger and stronger as you use your psychic gifts to know and heal. There's a good chance that in the past your sensitivity was overwhelming because you didn't understand it or how to direct it. But now you are blooming like a beautiful flower, becoming the light that you were born to be. You have prepared yourself for the moment. Lifetimes upon lifetimes of incarnations have led to where you are now. Through embracing your uniqueness, you can help many others embrace theirs. This is not a time to fit in or conform. This is the moment you let the world know who you are. And I, Mary, Mary Magdalene has a message for you. Mary Magdalene. This is the last one. Sacred vessel, you are the answer. Be guided to your purpose. You are the answer you seek. You hold the treasure, the magic, and the mystery. Right now, you are being encouraged to recognize that you are a valuable part of the universe's plan. If you have a strong desire to share what you have learned, it's time to do so. This can be scary and sometimes overwhelming because putting yourself out there can leave you open to scrutiny. But if you are comfortable with your gifts and teachings, you hold a sacred energy that allows others to see you clearly. The light of the Magdalene is surrounding you now and encourage you to recognize that the healing you have experienced is actually what you are here to teach. Take some time to reflect on what you have overcome and see that this experience can help many. Your personal testimony can move others and even mountains. Lean on your Creator and know that you are being called to be a vessel for the sacred. And now we're going to have we'll end with Isis. Goddess Isis has a message for you guys for the Wisdom Circle this week. What messages does she have for you guys to remember? to know, for your knowing. Well, okay. Well, okay. Proper burial for freedom. There is nothing to be gained and everything to be lost by trying to hold on to that which no longer serves us. Or is this Lord of the dead guide you now to release that which no longer needs to be a part of your life so that you may be free? Soul retrieval. Isis, healing goddess, now offers you spiritual restoration and deep soul healing through the art of soul retrieval, reclaiming pieces of you lost through trauma, old and new. Soon you will enjoy greater wellness and energy power, so be willing to go through the healing process, knowing that any emotional clearing taking place is leading you to wholeness. Past life, present power. As the soul grows in service to the great feminine and her intention that all beings be healed and free, it gathers internal resources to assist on the path. These resources include powers and gifts from other lifetimes. You are currently integrating past life abilities. Be open to what is taking place as your soul awakens ancient power and abilities in you. High Priestess. A mystery is to be unveiled. A new clarity around your direction is unfolding. Be willing to wait for the full reveal, but also recognize what is happening at this time. You will be gaining valuable insight into where you are being led and for what purpose. Miracle of Isis. Isis offers a miracle healing. No matter how much you have struggled with a particular matter, no matter how impossible it may seem to imagine your life without this old wound, addiction, problem, relationship issue, or inner struggle being part of it, you are guided now to accept the possibility of miraculous healing. Let go and let the goddess be. And she asks to get one more, she wants to give you one more message before we end. Whoosh. Queen of Heaven. The Queen of Heaven, the divine empress of the skies, acknowledges your feminine authority now as a man or a woman. You have a life path of spiritual leadership to bring qualities of mercy, compassion, and wisdom into this world. So you are here to bring a lot of guidance, to be able to help people. You're not just here, they're saying, to just here to um, be here to live and do nothing. You are on your quest, you're on your path. You have finished everything that you needed to do, and now is to move forward in your life, what you want truly in your heart to be here for. I feel a lot of creation for people, a lot of connection. This is what the message I'm also getting is you do not have to have a business. You don't have to create this big, wonderful thing and be in front of people or a YouTube channel or anything. It's the people you meet, you come across. You have wisdom and a lot of insight to give. And those downloads of what they're saying, you're going to be given those information to you're ready to step into that power. You're here to make a lot of change in this world. It doesn't have to be a business. It doesn't have to be a YouTube channel. It doesn't have, it's just being present and being there and helping. You can even say, how can I help you? And by when you can see what they need and you will have the words to change their life. So I want to thank you for being here at the Wisdom Circle. Continue on being who you truly are. Many blessings to you. Until next time, thank you. Okay, guys,